This year's theme for International Women's Day is Accelerating Action, and very few clubs have done that like the Sheffield Hatters. A historic club in British basketball continuing to push the boundaries for women's sport. Today, we're here in Sheffield to speak to them about the legacy of Betty Codona, as well as some of the amazing work they're doing in the community.
The Sheffield Hatters is a special place for me because it's a family. I feel like, yes, I have my family through blood, but everybody in this club has become family to me. You find that most people stick around, or if they leave, they come back. Like, my best friends are ones that I've met through this club. So somehow basketball creates very strong bonds.
If you've worked and she's played great defence, do what you do when you were this way. Sit your butt down and ask for it over, but you have to hold, okay, so they can pass it.
When kids come to this club, we encourage them, well, we show them that they can be professional players and that there is a pathway. And even if you don't want to be a professional player, we have like our Yorkshire League team, which is more of like a recreational team. And we've had Division 2 teams in the past. So no matter what, whether you want to be professional or just do it for fun, there is options.
The number of girls that I've seen over the years that have been through the Hatters programme, and you know, they might not have all made it as great basketball players, but we have enriched so many girls' lives and they've gone on to do bigger and better things. Maybe not in basketball, but you know, that's part of the club. And I think the other thing is, for me, this is like an extended family, and that is really, that's always been the sort of feeling and ethos that has been brought in, you know, from my mum from square one. So I think really for me it's important that we keep things going.
The Sheffield Hatters have, you know, survived and been successful and lasted for so long because of the people in the club, and that was led by my mum, Betty Codona. She set standards and expectations, and it doesn't matter who you are, what role you are. She was really good at talking people into being volunteers, because the club's been run on volunteers for all the time it's run. You know, we're on 63 years this year, so you know, that's a long time, and it's just about having those standards, having expectations, holding people accountable to them, and you know, working together as a team on and off court. I think, you know, one of the biggest barriers to success is just being a woman. It's been really difficult, and you know, and that's where I take my hat off to my mum Betty. She set this up, you know, over 60 years ago, and the fight she must have had and the trailblazer she was is incredible. I mean, even now in this day and age, you know, we're in 2025, women are still treated differently to men. But, you know, I was brought up by a strong female who said, you just get on with it, find solutions, just battle away. You know, keep working hard, keep fighting, and that's all you can do.
My mum always had this attitude, this can-do attitude, and we don't rely on anybody else. I think that's the main thing. You know, we make it happen, we want it to happen, so we make it happen, and we just keep fighting, you know, and challenging the barriers.
Let's add on a bit of ball handling now. So I might set that player up, quickly change, come on Whitney, quickly change direction and get her a layup, right?
I'm a champion for women in basketball because my nan was the greatest woman I've ever known, and I want to carry on her legacy. My nan, my mum, my auntie, even my sister have really impacted my life. I don't think I would have the same drive or the same passion that I have today. I think being in a place where everyone is great at what you do really helps you push yourself and try and find that thing that you're great at. There is also the element that, yes, they're girls, but first and foremost, when they are here, they are basketball players, and we have to treat them as such. Since the Sheffield Hatters were the first women's basketball team in Britain, it's important that we are pioneers in bringing the best level of girls basketball to the rest of the country.
So that's a wrap from us here in the Steel City. Big thank you to the Sheffield Hatters for letting us come on down. Remember, there's plenty of ways that you can support women's and girls basketball in your local area. Volunteer for a club, go and support your local team. Why not sign up and play yourself? And remember, together, we are basketball.